Byron. We're in Paradise Found Home Exchange, and I'm going to explain to you how the Hue lighting system works here in Paradise Found. And we're upstairs. Most of the Hue lighting system is upstairs. I've installed it up here. There's only outdoor lighting downstairs, so as of now. So the Hue system is pretty cool. The neat thing about it is it's basically just light bulbs you plug into a regular light socket, and then you can program everything. So it comes with an app called Hue, Philips Hue, and there's a few different Hue apps, but you just want to do the regular standard Hue, not the Hue Bluetooth or anything like that. And once you get on your phone, you can do a lot of fun things with the system and really play with it and manipulate it. So we're here in the living room, and you can see, there's a light here. This is a Hue light. Also here behind the TV, there's some Hue lights. Where else? We got the kitchen. Those are Hue bulbs. Outdoors, out on the lanai, there's some Hue bulbs, and there's one here in the hallway. And it's just like a regular light bulb. You turn it off, it turns off. You turn it on, and for the most part, they're set so that they just come on, and they're like a default, like a light bulb. But the cool thing about Hue is it has this ability to do other things, like it'll turn on certain times of day or turn off based on how it's set. So I have most of these lights, they're set to come on after sunset, a certain number of minutes before sunset. And so this one, living room, is set, I think, half an hour before sunset to come on. And this is a remote that comes with the system, and it's designed for controlling on and off. So you can turn the entire system off and on with the on-off button here. You can turn the brightness up. So as you can see in the background here in the kitchen, it's pretty bright. Or you can push the brightness down here. And then you can push this Hue button down here, and that changes the mode. And there's several different modes that are set up. There's like wake up in the morning mode. There's hang out and watch movies, cinema mode, whatever this mode is. Like it's kind of chillax mode. And so there's all these different modes. And so once you're in a mode, you can change the brightness or just turn it off entirely. Now, if you don't want to mess with the Hue, that's fine. I'm going to just turn it off, and I can just turn these lights on here. And that turns the living room lights here on. So there's no Hue system. There's just the living room lights are on. So you can see, let's see. So also, if you want to turn the fan on, everything's labeled here in the living room. But yeah, as for the Hue system, you can play with it. If you download the app, you can change the colors. First, you'll want to go into your operating system, find the App Store, and type in Philips Hue. Then you'll download the app, and it will take you through a few steps. You just need to connect it to the local network, and then just follow the prompts, to get started, and, accept all the licensee agreement stuff. And then, just keep hitting continue until you get to a certain point where you're going to have to connect it to the bridge. And the bridge is basically the brains of the operation. And so it's really important that you connect it, and then you can control the entire light network. Hue bridge is located in the bedroom here next to the router, and you push the blue button, and boom, it should be connected. We also have a sync box. If you want to get really advanced, you can start watching movies, and the sync box is hooked to the TV, and that will change the lighting color in the living room area to match the visual effects on the TV. So if you want to watch a movie, it will match, if there's green on the screen, all the lights will turn green. And there's various subtle effects that the lighting will match to the visuals on the screen. So this little remote will typically be kept here. If you put it somewhere else, that's fine. It comes out of this little dock. Just, you know, make sure it doesn't get lost, I guess, is probably my best advice. Yeah, so as far as the kitchen has a Hue lights. So if you just hit the kitchen lights in here, right now they're already off. So when I turn them on, they default to just turning on. And that's the default. That's for like prepping, kitchen prep, for, you know, doing work in the kitchen. There's also light strips up above, and those turn on at night. You can turn them on in the morning or whatever. So that's the kitchen area. The bedroom also has a lighting system. And as far as that works, it comes on every day at basically the same time, which is like around sunset time. As you can see, some of the bulbs are on here. And you know, there's more bulbs back here behind the dresser, some under the bed. There's a secret button, and the secret button I've installed here behind the headboard, and you can see right here, this is the secret button. So you want to be careful not to knock this off, and when you push it, it will turn the lights on and off. So right now this light's on, so I'll turn that off. So every time you push it, it does a different light mode. So if you just keep pushing it, it'll cycle through light modes. If you want to dim it, you hold the button down and it'll dim all the lights. And if you want to brighten it, you hold the button down again. There, now it's brightening the lights. And then you push it again and it turns the lights off. Push it again, turns the lights on. Yeah, so just be careful. Try not to knock the button off. It's kind of easy. It's like magnetically stuck here on the back of the headboard. It's nice because you can control it while you're laying in bed really easily. Either person laying in bed can control the system. No Hue lights pretty much anywhere else. The only other spot where there's Hue lights are the Lanai. It has these buttons. So this turns on just the standard lights, and that's just regular lights. Now this one turns on the Hue lights. So these are the Hue bulbs right here. You can, if you just leave it on here, you can turn it on and off with the Hue system, or you can just turn it on and off here. Either way. To dim and brighten them, you're probably going to need to use the Hue app for that. We have Hue lights. We have one on the hot tub. So to light up the pool area, there's a light strip in the hot tub. You can turn that on. I think it's called jacuzzi. And if you guys want to hang out there. And then out here on the Lanai, there's automated Hue lights. There's this little sensor at the doorway. So as soon as you walk out, all these bulbs will come on. The only thing I'd say about this is it's set to come on kind of dim. For some reason you want to barbecue out here, this light it's fine. But if you really want it to be bright, you can adjust in the Hue app. There's I think a barbecue or a grill setting, and that will make this super bright and super white for you, so you can see what you're doing while you're cooking. Finally, there's a Hue light strip here on the entryway. That one is set just bright enough to illuminate the stairway, so people can see you walk in and out. I think it's set to go off at like 11:30 at night. If for some reason you're coming back later, you can turn that on or off. I think the Hue app, you can even do it remotely, like from your car. It should just be automatically coming on and off. You probably don't need to mess with it. Key is you want to leave the light on inside so that these have power. You can play with this too in the app if you want to change colors or do themes and do like party lighting. Kitchen is this light here. Porch, just leave that on because that'll trigger on and off automatically based on the sunset and your motion. And then living room is, these lights here. One last thing, if you want to control the light system, for example, if you're going to bed and you just want to turn everything off, all the lights off, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is talk to your friendly, handy-dandy voice assistant. There's one in the bedroom, in the bathroom. All the Sonos speakers have the voice assistant. And it's the magic word, Alexa, turn off the living room lights. Alexa, turn on the living room lights. Boom, it's as easy as that. Now, you can also have her, dim or raise the lights. So Alexa, dim the living room lights. Or you can tell her to turn off all of the lights. And if you ask her to turn off all the lights, it just turns off everything. The lights downstairs, the outdoor lights downstairs, the hot tub light, all the hallway, living room lights, the bedroom light, anything that's a Hue bulb, the driveway, turns off everything. So if you don't want to turn off everything, if you just want to turn off one room or two rooms, tell you know who. But otherwise, yeah, if you're just going to bed, all the lights is the best way to do that. Let me know how you like it. If you do find that you're having maybe some difficulty or issues, let me know and I can tweak it or give you tips or whatever on how to use it better. So yeah, thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video.